you guys have no Szechuan sauce? No. I want Szechuan sauce. Where's my Szechuan sauce? I'm Pickle Rick. What below dum dum? I'm Pickle Rick. Rick. I'm Pickle Rick. Rick.
The date was October 7th, 2017, and McDonald's made one of its biggest blunders in recent memory. Thanks to a joke from the Season 3 premiere of the Adult Swim cartoon Rick and Morty, there was a renewed interest in a McDonald's chicken nugget sauce from 1998 called Szechuan sauce. Fans of Rick and Morty begged McDonald's to bring the sauce back so they could give it a try, and eventually McDonald's announced that the sauce would return for a one-day-only special promotion. But here's where they fucked up. Those dumb fucks only sent like 10 sauce packets to each McDonald's location. They severely underestimated the size of the Rick and Morty fan base, and thousands of people across the country arrived at their local McDonald's only to learn that they were all out of sauce. This led to an embarrassing display of unironic protests and angry mobs, which is to be expected when a company has failed to properly cater to a fan base of autistic man-children who think of themselves as being highly intelligent. But the most autistic and the most intelligent, and frankly the most famous of all these angry Rick and Morty fans was none other than Pickle Ree.
I'm Pickle Rick!
This 40-second video of Pickle Ree freaking out about not getting his Szechuan sauce quickly went viral, and he became the face of Rick and Morty's terrible fan base. Hundreds of unoriginal YouTubers went on to make videos mocking Rick and Morty's fan base, and the vast majority of them focused on this clip. The problem I have with this is that most people seem to be under the impression that this clip was real, which, to be fair, it was done so well that I can see why people would fall for it. It's recorded from the perspective of a random guy standing in McDonald's who just happened to catch it all on camera. So given that, it would make sense that people would think Pickle Ree was an actual guy having an actual freakout. But no. This clip is actually a short segment in a much longer video about Pickle Ree's adventures trying to find Szechuan sauce. It was essentially a Filthy Frank or Pink Guy-esque character doing embarrassing shit in public to make a funny video. In reality, Pickle Ree was mocking the Rick and Morty fan base, and he ended up doing it so well that he became the face of the Rick and Morty fan base. I've probably watched the Pickle Ree video over 200 times because it's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. The physical comedy is killer. Jumping up on the counter, falling to the ground while pulling his shirt over his head, Naruto running out of the store. It makes me fucking laugh every single time I see it. But I, like a lot of people, had more questions after watching this clip. What happened after he left the McDonald's? How has this video affected his life? What actually is his IQ? Does he like the Szechuan sauce now that he's been able to try it? So, I did the one thing that literally nobody else on Earth thought to do. I interviewed him. Well, if it isn't the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Pickle Ree, aka Chairman Mar, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on. I know you have a very busy schedule.
Right, yeah, thanks for having me.
Very busy schedule of Naruto running and jumping up on McDonald's counters, so I'm glad you found the time to come be interviewed.
Yeah, thanks.
We have to verify your identity, so could you please prove, in the only way possible, that you are indeed the Pickle Ree?
Okay, yeah, I'll do this shout. I'm Pickle Rick! Wubba lubba dub dub! I'm Pickle Rick! And yeah.
I love it so much. Let me start with a question that is on everybody's mind. A question that I already know the answer to. A question that anybody, I think, with an IQ higher than 70, which is really ironic because we're talking about Rick and Morty fans.
Right.
Anybody with a high IQ can answer this question. Was the stunt you pulled in McDonald's real, or was it just, you know, a performance?
Oh, like, was it like me, like freaking out that there was no sauce?
Yeah, was that a real person freaking out, or was that you doing a joke video?
No, that was a joke video. It was a very heavily planned one too. So
Let's hear about that. Why did you do it, and what planning went into the process of the Pickle freakout?
right, so like it was like a few days before I was saying that like all the Rick and Morty fans were freaking out over it, and I was like telling my friends like, yo, I got it. This is like the perfect opportunity to make some art. And so on the day of like the Szechuan sauce release, I was like looking at these riots outside of McDonald's, and I was like, yo, we got to do this this art. And I did this art, and like it was like very heavily planned because I didn't want to like freak out on the counter and be like, shit, what's my line? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna say, where's my Szechuan sauce? I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna say, I'm Pickle Rick. Wubba lubba dub dub. I'm Pickle Rick. Jump down, for 5 seconds around, and then Naruto run out. So I was like,
The next obvious question is, are you actually a fan of Rick and Morty, or do you just hate those people?
no, I like Rick and Morty. It's a good show. I've been watching for a while, so.
So how does it feel to be, you are the face of the Rick and Morty fandom, mostly in a negative light. How does that feel?
Doesn't feel too good, but because I get a good amount of hate because I'm just obnoxious there. But I mean, I'm getting over it.
Yeah, the video blew up probably beyond your wildest dreams. What was your initial reaction when you realized this is going viral, I'm becoming a meme?
Oh well, like the first time I saw it, like a friend on Facebook shared it with me. It was like, shit, why did you do this? You're like on this meme page now, and it was like 50,000 views there and gaining like views quickly now. And I was in the library doing some homework, and I'm like, oh shit, am I a meme now? And but yeah, after that, it was like causing me some stress actually. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
like negative impact on your life kind of stress?
No, it was like just the numbers alone and like all the comments and everybody talk. It was just like kind of stressful, you know. Yeah, and also, I think the police got alerted of it because, like, not like, oh, we're gonna arrest you for like disturbing the peace, but like I was in class and these two detectives came to my class, and they were like just waiting there, and they were like, "Yo, we need to speak to him." And I'm like, "Yeah." They were like, and they showed me a piece of paper. It said, it was like this assault where somebody's face got broken or something. It's like, "Yeah, do you know this person?" And they're like, "Oh, we're just looking for people that are like crazy or something. You just kind of popped up in the radar."
What the hell?
Yeah, and they were like, "Hey, man, you ever feel like shooting up the school?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Are you kidding me?
No, he asked me like,
And
you
this
ever
is
get
because
shot?
of the Pickle video, or just because you have a reputation at school?
No, I don't have any reputation at that school.
You don't wear like a trench coat and fedora to give the cops this impression?
No, like I think it was just them looking for crazy people, I guess, and like they were like looking at my Instagram and stuff and asking me like specific questions and like talking about my Rick and Morty stunt. It was pretty nerve-wracking. I was like, geez, how'd they find me too?
I think the next important question that everybody is dying to know is, now that McDonald's has had a wide release of the Szechuan sauce, I know that you've tried it, but the question is, what is your verdict? Was it worth the Pickle freakout? Is it good?
I mean, no sauce could ever be that good. But I mean, I tried it first and I was like, you know, it's all right. I like the soy and the ginger and stuff. But then like, there's a video that I filmed that it hasn't been released yet, and I ate like a bunch of them, and I'm kind of sick of it now. It's just really gross. It's like, it's kind of like I was just like eating it. It's like basically just soy sauce. It's not good. It's not good anymore.
Oh, wow. You know McDonald's fucked up when even Pickle does not like the sauce anymore.
Yeah, no, I feel like they could have done a better job, but yeah.
So now that your channel is back, what kind of content can we expect from the Chairman Mar channel?
I don't really have any, like, I don't follow a pattern, so like whatever I feel like is funny that day, maybe skits or of that variety. I was thinking about like going into like lore stuff because that looks fun. maybe some like, yeah. I mean, vlogs are also give a lot of artistic freedom. I might do something like that.
Any more videos of you embarrassing yourself in public?
I mean, of course, right? That's why people subbed.
Alrighty, I announced on Twitter a few weeks ago I'm going to interview Mr. Pickle Ree. What are the questions you have for him? And I've got 4 selected. Some of these we've sort of touched on, but I'll just go through each one. SC_human wants to know, what was your reaction to the video blowing up and all the backlash you got afterwards?
I was just like, it was like complete shock, and I was like my heart was like just freaking pounding like 24/7. It was like that was like the only thing in my mind, because like I was like, oh shoot, I'm like going viral now. So that, yeah, just really nervous all the time because I was just so excited about that video.
On that same note, BFL Griffin wants to know, has the incident ever impacted your real life? I guess we talked about the cops a little bit, but have you ever been recognized for the video? No, I haven't. I think it's because I was wearing a do-rag or something, and it didn't show like my whole entire face, or it's like I was really far away from the camera. But no, but I was like in the library working with like one of my classmates, and he was like I had told him like I was like a meme now, and he was like, oh shoot, yeah, like I saw a guy like over there in the library, and he was watching your video. I'm like, oh, he didn't even know I would just walk by then. All right, neat. Have your parents seen this video, and what do they think of it if they have?
Oh yeah, my mom saw the video. I showed her. I was like, yo, see this? I'm viral now. And she was like, oh, okay, she's like, oh my god, that's like so dumb. I'm like, no, but it got like over 1 million views, and she's like, there's over 1 million people willing to watch that dumb shit?
That's how my mom feels about my whole fucking YouTube channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, hey, but I'm making some ad revenue, so there's money, a little bit of money there, right? So money's good, right? She's like, yeah, I guess.
Herman Irvin, who wants to know, are you still allowed to walk inside the McDonald's, and what was your immediate feeling after you Naruto ran out of those doors?
Am I still allowed? I think I am, because they never recognized me, and I got out of there quickly. And I just like put on a hood every time I go into a McDonald's in case they recognize me. I ran out. Like my friend who was filming from the inside was still inside, so I was just kind of like standing there awkwardly, like getting my shirt from off my head, just kind of like chilling there, just taking my do-rag off and just like walking awkwardly until he came out. So yeah, it was pretty awkward when I came out, and like some people came outside too and were like laughing at me. So,
and finally, perhaps the most important question of the night, from George the Cian. He wants to know, what is your IQ score?
I've never gotten tested, but I'm sure it's like over 250.
It's gotta be, if you're such a big Rick and Morty fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, hey, that's all I got for you, Mr. Pickle Reed, Chairman Mars. So if you have any final words you want to say to everybody, now's the time.
I want to just shout out my boy Jack for filming, and my boy Luca for being in all the other videos, which were probably could be very damaging to his reputation.
And I've got a link to Chairman Mars' YouTube channel down in the description, so go subscribe and check him out if you want to see more, I guess, wonderful content.
Right, thanks.
Hey everybody, did you know that on my Fiverr account you can pay me to record your messages at the end of these videos? Speaking of which, do you like big titty clowns? Do you like horny ghosts? Do you like slice of life webcomics with monster girl characters? Then you'll love Bongo and Luna. All other webcomics are trash compared to Bongo and Luna. Go read Bongo and Luna, Mumkey Jones' official favorite webcomic of all time. And I have a link to it down in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.